What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day as always. Today we've got something pretty cool in store for you. I've gone ahead and picked up a new controller, as you can see. Reason being is we want rear steer on one of our crawlers, and we're also tired of carrying around so many controllers for so many different crawlers. This one can actually store 30 different cars on it. We picked up a Radiolink RC4GS V3. This thing is awesome. Let's go ahead, take it back to the workbench and show you all the features and why I went with this one. So for starters, I went with this one because we can link it to 30 different cars, and we've got quite a few to link this to. And as you can see in the top left, you can actually name each car that is connected to this controller. All you need is a new receiver for each one, and they're relatively cheap to pick up. They also offer some really small receiver options, which makes it perfect for the SCX24 platform, which is the main platform that I'll be using this for, since we're going to be installing rear steer on one of them, and that's the whole reason we picked this up. But it should work for the SCX10s, and I believe I can also get it to work for the MST drift car as well. Now this here, I believe, is more of like a medium size receiver on this specific SCX24, but I'll go ahead and put a picture up on screen of what their really small one looks like. It actually has a gyro in it as well, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, their really small size receiver is pretty much bare bones. It's just what's needed to work basically, and the rest is cut off, no case, nothing like that. Here's a better picture of the size. As you can see it compared to a finger, it's extremely small, and it's perfect for the SCX24 platform. Now as far as pricing goes, it comes in at just under $65. I believe it's like $64.99. I'll put a picture up on screen right now for you guys to check out, and that's with free shipping as well through Amazon. And that's actually the transmitter and receiver. Additional receivers range from $14 to like $18 depending on where you get it. That makes the transmitter just about $47, which really is not that bad for the amount of functions that this controller has to offer. I will link this combo down below in the description in case you guys do want to pick one up for yourself, and I'll also link the very small receiver as well. Now the main reason I went with this one is because I'd like to run rear steer, and as you can see, this one has a knob on the side next to the steering, and that will allow us to bind it to the rear axle so we can have separate steering. On the factory transmitter, we're pretty much limited to left, right, or center because you have to bind it to a switch. This one will allow us to bind it to that knob, and we'll be able to steer it just like we do with the front. This is one of the cheapest yet still good quality controllers I could find that had that knob and it didn't just have a switch to bind to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that in an upcoming build. If you guys would like to see that, make sure you subscribe so that way you get the notifications when we post that video. Now let's dive a little bit more into the controller itself and show you guys a few of the cool functions it has to offer. So for starters, if you guys want to go ahead and link multiple vehicles to the same controller like I did, all you're going to do is press both side buttons and it'll take you into the menu. Then you're going to use the two center buttons to go up and down, and you can go into the model section. And then all of this will be your 30 different RC vehicles. You can link to it. As you can see, right now we just have the SCX24, and you can actually name each individual one. We named this one SCX24-1, and then obviously the next one will be SCX24-2. Another really cool thing, with batteries being so expensive, you can either run this on 6 AA batteries, or you can actually go ahead and remove this battery tray and convert it to run a LiPo battery, which is really cool because it'll stay charged for quite a while, and you can just recharge the battery when you're recharging the batteries for your RC rig. Now I've been using this receiver and transmitter combo for about 3 months now. I have zero complaints and I've liked it a lot. So if you guys want to pick one up, I'll link it down below in the description for you guys, and you guys can check it out a little bit more in detail yourselves. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Keep in mind, we are still giving away that SCX24 at 1,500 subscribers. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, comment done down below, and you're automatically entered.